Uh, Shweta, my voice is audible. Shweta, Shweta,
Sir.
my voice is audible. Hello, hello. Shweta, my voice is audible.
Get I, sir.
Your voice is not clear.
Sir, ఇక్కడ network signal not clearly.
ఓకే ఓకే. నా వాయిస్ వినపడుతుందా?
Yes, sir.
ఓకే. Good evening, all of you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
So my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the offline class, what we completed? Any idea? Last class. Yes, anyone? Okay, last week I think we completed in the microsporangenesis and development of male gametophyte, right? Yes or no? Yes. Please respond. Yes. 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 Last offline class, last class we completed, and in the embryology part we discussed a male gametophyte, development of male gametophyte, and anyone please respond. Yes, my voice is audible. Yes, Shanta Kumari or anyone, please respond. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Please, anyone respond. Please respond because this is online class now. So you are present or absent. How to get compulsory? You reply must show. Okay. So do I-
Sir, we are not unable to listen your voice.
oh, sorry. Now okay.
Okay, is it okay?
Okay. Sometimes some this problem
Disturbances,
all
disturbances, sir.
disturbances. So actually,
Your
I'm
voice will be distracting.
just wait, just a minute. Now okay.
Okay, sir, we are listening.
Okay. So do you attend last class in the offline class?
No, actually, I'm not attended.
Okay.
We are too far from this here.
Okay. The last class we discussed in the male development of male gametophyte and microsporangenesis. Today we will discuss megasporangenesis and female gametophyte. Before that, please recollect the what is embryology. What are the cycles of embryology? We will discuss before going what is flower. What is the relationship between the embryology and flower? Okay. So after that, we will go to the embryology part, megasporangenesis. So the plant embryology deals with the sexual cycle of the plant. Okay. So in this, it includes what is the sexual life of the plants. It includes micro and mega sporongenesis, and development and organization of the gametophytes, fertilization and development of endosperms, embryo and seed. This is the size of the plant. What are the involved in this? It includes micro. Micro means male. Mega means female. And development of organization of gametophytes, fertilization and development of the endosperms, embryo, finally the formation of seeds. These are the plant sexual cycle of the plant. So in this, the structure of angiospermic flower. What is the flower? Anyone, please? What is the flower? Generally, what is the angiosperms? Please respond. It is, answer, just please share with me. Otherwise, it is no problem. I will explain. What is the angiosperms? Yes, anyone? What is the angiosperms?
Flower-bearing plants.
Yes.
Flowering plants.
Simple. The simple answer. Flowering plants are the angiosperms. What is flower?
Reproductive organ of the plant.
A reproductive organ of the plant. How to produce the plant? How to develop a plant? Flower. How to develop a flower?
Grows on plant. Birds. So, flower.
It is highly modified shoot. Highly modified shoot. It is called as the flower. Okay. Previously we discussed.
Okay.
Highly modified the shoot. It is the reproductive plant organ. Right?
Okay. Okay.
You recollect this flower. You compulsory, first of all, before the embryology, you studying the embryology. First of all, what are the flower? What are the parts of the flower? What are the ovule? What are the parts of the ovule? Compulsory. What is the ovary? What is the, at least some basic knowledge of the, what is the flower? What are the parts are there in the flower? Then we will go for, it is easily for the remaining like microsporangenesis and megasporangenesis. It is easily. Before that, compulsory you learn about the flower parts. Flower is a highly modified shoot. It is a reproductive organ of the plant.
Yes.
So in this, just you observe the my slide. This is the flower. Already we discussed in the offline class. But once you recollect the flower plots, first of all, the embryology is the angiosperms. Embryology is the, it is related to the sexual life of the plant. This sexual life of the plant, it includes micro, megasporangenesis and also development and organization of gametophytes, fertilization, development of endosperm, embryo, and finally seed. Right?
Yes.
Angiosperms. The angiosperms is the flowering plants. It is called as the angiosperms. The most of the plants, the highest in the plant category, in the plant kingdom, it is the angiosperms is the highest aquafied in the plant kingdom, and it is a reproductive organ. The floral, the parts of the flowers, the parts of the flower, it is a long and short stalk. Called, what is the called in the long and short stalk? It is located in the base part.
Base part.
What we called, it is pedicel.
Pedicel.
In diagram, some labels are missing, but you recollect the what's the pedicel.
Pedicel.
And the swollen end of the pedicel is called as the receptacle. It is also called as the thalamus.
Thalamus.
And it is bearing the floral leaves.
Yes.
Yes. And and sorry. You observe the receptacle, it is called as the thalamus, and it is sepals. What is the role? What is the functions of sepal?
Sepals. Protecting the
Yes,
bird.
it is
Prestige.
the protection of the petals, right? The
Yes.
sepals, it is always the green in color. How to, some of the students is mostly confusing. What is the petal? What is the sepal? Sepal, it is always in
Colorful.
the green color. It
Color.
is located in the thalamus. It is in the base. But it is called as the sepal. It is protect the petals, right?
All flowering.
And petals. The petals is the different in the different colors. It is the attracted colors.
Attractive colors.
And you see the one yellow color stamen is there. Many stamens depend upon the plants. Many stamens, some plants have one stamen, some plants have two stamens, depend upon the plant. So you observe the structure of stamen. The stamen in the upper part is the
pollen.
Anther. This is the filament. The anther and filament, it is stamen. And also in the center part, stigma. So my cursor is visible. Cursor. Stigma. You observe the diagram. Stigma and style is there. It is the one is the pollen tube. What is the role of pollen tube?
It helps to enter pollen to enter into the ovary.
Okay. So in the below ovary, you know difference between the ovary and ovules?
Yeah, ovules will be in the ovary.
Yes, yes. There is the some major part of the flower, and also
female.
So that is we will discuss sometimes male flower, female flower according to the plants. So please don't deviate. So this is the basic plant parts, right? Yes.
Yes, yes.
So here androecium are there, gynoecium are there. These are the some important parts of the plant, right? Coming to, already we discussed in the microsporangenesis. What is the meaning of microsporangium? Yes. Anyone? So, what is the microsporogenesis? Simply, the formation of microspores. The microspores is nothing but the pollen grains, right? The formation of microspores or pollen grains from the microspore mother cell through the reduction division is called as microsporogenesis, right?
Yes. Microsporogenesis.
What are the conditions? The microsporogenesis? Tetrads. 4 microspores. It is called as tetrad conditions, right? You understand? Microsporangenesis, the formation of microspores. The microspores is nothing but the
Genesis.
Pollen grains. The microspores, it is also called as pollen grains.
Pollen grains.
From the microspore mother cells through the which division? Reduction division. It is called as microsporogenesis.
Okay.
In this, what are the condition of these microspores? What is the condition of these pollen grains?
Tetron.
Tetra. Tetra means 4 microspores. Okay. So these are the we will last class discuss how to development in the microspore mother cells. What are the divisions occurred? What are the development stages? We discussed in a lot. So before that, in this, one main important character is anther. Yes, anther. The anther and filament, it is called as stamen. So the stamen are male organ, female organ.
Male organ.
Yes, male organ. The stamen is the male reproductive organ of the flower, right? What is the female?
Ovary, ovule, androecium, gynoecium.
Yes, it is ovary. So the stamen is the male reproductive organ of the flower. And already we discussed, once again, you recollect, it consists two parts. Lower sterile part, it is the filament, and upper fertile part, it is the anther. Right? Yes, you recollect? You understand?
Yes, yes.
It is consists two parts. Lower is the sterile part. It is called as the filament. The upper part is called as the anther. These two parts collectively what we call stamen. It is the male reproductive organ, right?
Yes.
So, and what is the remaining in anther? What are the remaining of important parts in this?
Pollen grain.
No. Two-lobed. These lobes are called anther lobes. So, generally, these anthers, what we call dithecous, right?
Dithecous.
Each anther lobe consists a pair of pollen sacs, right? Each
pollen sacs.
Each pollen, each anther lobe consists a pair. Pair means two.
Two.
Pollen sacs are microsporangia. Yes.
Sacs.
The pollen sacs, it is also called as microsporangia. So, total how many? Generally, the microspores is a tetrad condition. So, total how many microsporangia? 4 microsporangia are 4 pollen sacs. The 4 means it is 2 pairs, right?
Yeah.
Wait. So, some family bisporangiate, like Malvaceae family, it is a monothecous. Some of may only 1 microsporia for anther cells. It is, for example, is Archithobium. So it is that when we will take in the
next
cross section of anther, it is pollen chamber. So the pollen chamber, it is produce the microspores, right? These are the regarding about the anther. It is the male reproductive organ of the flower. Then we will go for the TS of anther or development of anther. Already we discussed. So in this, like the TS of anther, it is look like some butterfly. Already in the classroom will draw the some butterfly shape, right? The TS of anther structure look like is butterfly. How is butterfly? Same like this. So in this, the sporanginous tissue, microspore mother cells and tapetum cells, middle layers and vascular tissue, some stromium, epidermis, pollen grains, the tapetum and microsporangium mother cells, it produce the microspore mother cells, it produce the microspores. These are the some developed already discussed. What are the development of anther valve? What are the some important characters? First of all, epidermis is the outermost layer, endothecium, middle layer, tapetum, And the tapetum, I also two types of tapetums, amoeboid tapetum and secretory tapetum, right? You recollect, and the function already we discussed in the functions of tapetum. Then we will go for the microsporogenesis. Microsporogenesis means the microspores, it is nothing but the pollen grains. The microspores develop from the sporangious tissues. The sporangious cells may directly function as the microspore mother cells. They undergo several mitotic divisions. The mitotic divisions, it is also called as the reduction divisions. Finally, the form of microspore mother cells. The microspore mother cells gives rise to the microspores. The microspores is the 4 microspores. This condition, what we call tetrad condition, right? Yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes. These pollen tetra also different types of microspores are there. Already we discussed, like tetrahedral, isobilateral, decussate, T-shaped, linear, and special types of microscopes like compound pollen grains. We seen in the acacia members and pollinium. These pollinium only seen in the calotropis. Yes. So now we will go for the ovule, right?
Ovule.
So we discussed the male reproductive organ of the flowers. Coming to female reproductive organ of the flower. What is the female reproductive organ of the flower?
Ovary.
Ovule.
Generally, the ovary are entire this part, what we call gynothecium, right?
Gynothecium.
Yes, gynothecium.
Gynothecium.
Or pistil also, it is also called pistil, is the female reproductive organ of the flower. It is made up of one or more carpels. The carpels are also called megasporophylls. The carpels, it is also called as megasporophylls. These carpels consist 2 parts. Generally, what we saw in the male reproductive organ, how many parts?
Lower.
2 parts.
Anther filament.
Upper sterile part. No, upper sterile part or
lower sterile part and upper fertile.
Yes. Lower sterile part, upper fertile part. In this, the female reproductive organ, the carpels, it is consist 3 parts. First one is the ovary. The basal swollen portion, it is called as the ovary. The median elongated part called is the style. You observe the this female flower. And third part is the apical pollen receiving part known as the stigma. Yes, you observe the diagram. Yes, you observe the flower. The first of all, the female reproductive gynoecium is the female reproductive organ, or pistil also. It is also called pistil. Okay, it is made up of one or more carpels. The carpels, it is also called as megasporophylls. The carpels consist 3 parts. First part is ovary. You know, you observe the diagram, ovary. Then the medium part is, yes, what is the medium part?
Medium
Pistil.
Style
and stigma.
And the final, the apical part, the apical pollen receiving part, it is the stigma. These are the under gynothecium. It is the female reproductive organ, right? Clear?
Yes.
So The ovules which are enclosed in the ovary. The ovules, where it is located, the ovules enclosed in the ovary develop into a seeds after the fertilization. After the fertilization, what happening? After the fertilization, embryo, then finally seed. This is the process, right?
Yes.
So just once you see the okay, my slide is visible.
Yes.
What is this? Structure of
Ovule.
the ovals are considered as a integumented megasporangia. Please confuse micro. Micro means it is related to the male
Pollen
reproductive organ. Okay, or pollen grains. Okay, micro. So mega means ovary or ovules or gynothecium. Okay, or female. Right? Don't confuse. Mega female, micro male, micro pollen grains, mega
ovule, ovary.
ovary or ovule. Okay. So the ovary, there are attached to the placenta. Just you observe some labels also here missing. Placenta, and it is also slender stalk. It is called as the funicle. In the below, you see the below funicle is there. The microphyllae, below the microphyllae, one label is there. This is the funicle. The place the funicle attached to the ovule is known as hilum. This one.
Hilum.
And the young ovule contains the diploid tissue called nucellus. Right? Nucellus in the middle part. You see the nucellus? You find out the nucellus?
Nucellus.
Yes.
Middle part. Generally, it is represented as a megasporangium. It is represented as a megasporangium. And the nucellus is protected and enclosed by one or two sheath cells. The nucellus is protected and enclosed by the one or two sheaths called as the integuments. Integuments. The above the nucellus, you find out integument, right? Yes.
Yes.
You find out.
Yeah.
Above the nucellus. Yes. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The integuments surrounded by the ovule, a small opening of free and apical end called microphyllae. The below the embryo sac, just you observe it is the entry of this one, microphyllae. Yes. Microphyllae. The microphyllae is the main the microphylla is the main passage for the entry of the pollen tube into the ovule. Okay. What is the role of microphylla? The microphylla is the main passage for the entry of the pollen tube into the ovule. And the basal region of the ovule, the nucellus, integuments, funicles merge is called, yes, is called, just you tell me the answer.
What is it?
The basal region of the ovule, nucellus, integuments, and funicles merge. All the parts are merged in the one place.
Nucleus.
Huh? Yes?
Nucleus.
Chalasal.
No. Chalajal ends. Chalajal ends. Right? And the oval funicles fuses with the main body of the oval. This fusel region is called as raphe. The left side of the oval, raphe. You find out the inverted oval, the funicles fuses with the main body of the oval. This fusel region called as raphe. Okay. In this, the structure of oval, all the major parts are completed. One part is remaining. What is the part name is?
Nucleus.
Already over nucleus. Yes, you observe the diagram.
Embryo sac.
Yes.
Sac.
Embryo sac. It is also very, very important. The embryo sac is formed inside of the nucellus. The nucellus, it is also nucleus also. The embryo sac is formed inside of the nucleus. The embryo sac is represent the female gametophyte of angiosperms. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
The embryo sac. The embryo sac represent the female gametophyte of angiosperms, right?
Gametophyte
Gametophyte of angiosperms.
Acha.
The embryo sac
of angiosperms. Okay.
Yes, the embryo sac represent the female gametophyte of the angiosperms, right? This embryo sac contains high applied nuclei. What is the meaning of applied?
Contain.
Applied.
Applied.
Condition. Already in the offline class, I just
ఇవాళ ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అటెండ్ చేస్తున్నా సార్, అందుకే నాకు అర్థం కాదు. What happened?
sorry for the students, some emergencies are so. Okay. So we are discussing in the embryo sac, right?
Yes.
Embryo sac represent. What is the represent? It is the
site of
female
angiosperm.
gametophyte of the angiosperms. Okay. It is the. It contains the embryo sacs. It is the generally haploid. Haploid means one pair of chromosomes or one set of chromosomes. In this embryo sacs, 8 haploid nucleus. Right?
Haploid.
Haploid. 8.
Mm.
So in the in previous the microspores or pollen grains, what are the condition? That is 4. It is tetrad condition.
Tetra. Mm.
Here applied, 8 applied. So this is the embryo sac also very important on your exams. We will discuss in the elaborate the structure of embryo sac also very important in your exams. Short answer. Embryo sac. You neatly draw the diagram. Only embryo sac. I am talking about embryo sac. What are the main parts of the embryo sac? We will neatly draw the embryo sac, then label it. Then we will like 6 to 10 points. What are the main importance? So you will write it, but it is definitely question in this chapter. Embryo sac, right? So in this, what are the main important points of these embryo sac? Three antipodal cells. Three antipodal cells. 3 at the micropolar end from the egg apparatus, and 2 median nuclei are called polar nuclei. It is consists of one egg cell, and so 2 synergids are there. The egg cell represented are the female gamete, not gametophyte, female gamete. The egg cell represent as a female gamete. So we will discuss in the later in the elaborately only embryo sac. So coming to, what is the difference between the female reproductive organ and male reproductive organ, right? Okay. Some idea, you got some idea?
Yes. So even haploid condition.
So these are the already discussed in this structure of ovule. It is a megasporangium. In pollen grains, what we called microsporangium, right?
Sporangium.
Microsporangium. Here the ovule, it is the female. Megasporangium. Okay, these are the diagram. Just you see. The ovules also called is the microsporangium. These notes I give you. Okay. These are the some. These enough for your exams. Okay. And sometimes the question is oval structure of oval structure also asked in the previous papers also. This is also some important. But in this embryo sac is the very important. You see some synergids, egg cells. These are the embryo sac, antipodal cells, and one big nucleus, and 2 nucleus are there, and secondary nucleus and primary nucleus are there. These are the structure of ovule. So coming to types of ovules, all of you very well know these types of ovules. So these types of ovules, it is in your practical class also there, but it is the like specimen, specimen science slides. Yes, please respond.
Yes, sir.
So in exam time, some specimen copy means they are drawing or some ties type they are placing it to the one place. Just you go and there identify the type of ovals, then write. The slides only you will observe only under the microscope. This is the slides, right? So this is the specimens. Okay. In practical exams also there, and theory also is there. So, and generally the ovals found in the many types of ovals found in the angiosperms based on the position of microphyllae in relation to the funicles and other parts of the oval. How to categorize these different types of ovals? Only based on the position of the microphyllae and it is relation to the funicles and other parts of the ovals. According to these characters, there are how many types? 6 types of ovals are recognized, right? So, total 6 types of ovals are there. The first one is the atropous or orthotropous ovals, right? Got it?
Yes,
Orthotropous or atropous oval. Yes, atropous. Okay. It is in this type of oval, the microphyllae is the distal end and the microphyll. Otherwise, the straight oval with microphyll, chalaza and funicles are arranged in the one straight line. Yes, you observe the first orthotropous oval. It is
not
a straight. It is a
not
straight.
visible, sir.
Not visible.
AB is not visible, sir.
No. It is visible.
No.
Right? Okay.
Yes. Straight line.
Right?
Okay.
So, atropous or orthotropous cell. What is the characters of this type of oval? It is a straight oval with microphyllae. First of all, before that, what are the parts of the ovals? Already we discussed. What are the microphyllae? What are the chalaza? What are the funicles? First of all, you identify these, you recognize these parts, then it is easily identify the types of ovals. It is a straight oval with microphyllae, chalaza, and funicles arranged in the one straight line. It is supposed to the primitive type. It is not very common in angiosperms. Okay. Example of these orthotropous ovals, we seen Polygonaceae, Piperaceae, Utricaceae, Gyridaceae, Iridaceae family members. Only it is a not common in the angiosperms. Only some special families. The special families means Polygonaceae, Piperaceae, Utricaceae, Gyridaceae, Iridaceae. Only these families we are able to see this type of oval. Next, coming to second oval. Anatropous oval. Anatropous oval. This is due to the unilateral growth of funicule. The whole body of the oval is inverted through the 180 degrees. Inverted through the
180 degrees.
180 degrees. What happening? The results, the microphyllae comes close to the base of the funicule.
Yes.
The microphyllae
close to
microphyllae close to the base of the funicule. It is generally inverted through the 180 degrees. So then what happening? The nucellus remains straight. The nucellus or nucleus, it is the straight, but these remaining parts are the inverted to the 180 degrees. The microphyllae, chalaza lie in one line and the funicule lies parallel to it it is the most common type and found in the several families of both dicotyledons and monocotyledons. Example, Helianthus and Tridax. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Anatropous ovule. Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes.
Next, hemianatropous or emitropous ovule. Hemianatropous and or hermitropous ovule. In this type, how the body of the ovule takes a turn by the 90 degrees, right?
Yes.
So it is 90 degrees only. It is the horizontally placed on the funicle. Ins the microphyllae and chalaza are on the horizontal line and the funicle lies at the right angles to this line. These example of these ovule Ranunculaceae and Primulaceae family members. Ranunculaceae and Primulaceae members. Okay. And next one is Campylotropous. So, like hemitropous, how it is hemitropous? Like it is look like hemitropous ovule. The body of the ovule is bent more or less at the right angle to the funicle. But here, the micropylar part of the ovule becomes curved without any curvature in the embryo sac. So this is example is Fabaceae and Brassicaceae. Fabaceae and Brassicaceae. This is the Campylotropous ovule. So Amphitropous. Amphi means here the curvature of the body of ovule is more prominent. The embryo sac within the ovule also bends and becomes horseshoe shaped. Look like, you know, horseshoe shaped. How horseshoe, same like this. You clearly observe. Like గుర్రం ఎట్లుంటుందమ్మా గుర్రం కాల్ కింద ఒకటి కొడతారు డెక్ ఐడియా ఉందా?
Yes. Yes.
ఎప్పుడన్నా చూసారా గుర్రము కింద కాలు కింద దానికి కొన్ని గుర్రపు నాడ కొడతారు కదా, చూడండి ఎట్లా ఉందో. సేమ్ లుక్ లైక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ హార్స్ షూ షేప్డ్. ఉందా లేదా? ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ. This is the Amphitropous. The example is Alphomaceae, Butomaceae and Centropermaceae. These are the example of the Amphitropous ovule. In the final one is Circinotropous ovule. Circinotropous ovule. In this type of the ovule is funicle is very long and it coils like a watch spring. The spring, how the spring same like the watch spring around the body of the ovule. So it is this is also very important question. You arrange the some codes like Atropous, the straight ovule, Anatropous 180 degrees, Hemianatropous 90 degrees, Campylotropous. So some the ovules bent are the right angles of the funicle. Amphitropous ovule. Amphitropous means it is the horseshoe shape, and Circinotropous ovule it is like watch spring. So these are the some codes you remember. You according to your knowledge, you how to easily identify the types of ovules. Just you arrange the codes. It is better to identify. And also you write examples also compulsory, right? Example is Plumbaginaceae and Cactaceae. So Plumbago jailanica, you know Plumbago jailanica plant, you know in what we called in Telugu Chitramolam. Chitramolam plant inner gamma ippadana vinara?
Yes, sir.
Chitramulam. It is very good medicinal plants. So Tella Chitramulam, Erra Chitramulam. Most of the old people, they are using some various diseases like motion, something in the children's. They are using. So in red plumbago, when the plants grow in the surrounding soil, it is becomes red. They release some red chemicals. This plumbago, red plumbago, near the soil the soil is becomes a red color. Okay. So this is the different types of the vowels. First one is, what is this?
Orthotropous.
Orthotropous or atropous?
Atropous.
And the second one is the
Anatropous.
third one is the
Heminanthropus.
fourth one is
Amphilotropus.
fourth one Compylotropous. Fifth one is the
Amphitropus.
sixth one is the
Cynotropus.
Cynotropous. Okay, these are the important questions, and also it is important in practical also. So here coming to some special structures are some important parts of the ovule, right? So today, so how much the class ends is the 7:30, right?
Yes.
Okay. So some of the important parts of the ovule, the integuments. Generally, the ovule consists one or two integuments. The ovules having only one integument are known as unintegument, and those with two integuments are bitegmic. The unitegmic ovules are generally found in the members of the gamma petalae. It is the bitegmic ovules are common in the polypetalae and monocots. In some cases, the third integument or eril develops from the funicular outgrowth from the base of the ovule. In lychee, the eril is a fleshy and forms of the edible part of the fruit. Some of the ricinus, Ricinus communis, amudam plant. The cells of the integument near the microphyllae, it is divided and enlarged to form of the kernel. These are some part of the integuments and endothelium. So the endothelium, where it is in the previous class, we discussed in the endothelium, the development of antherwall, the major part of the endothelium. Here, endothelium. Yes, endothelium. In mostly gammopetalae and some archaea, the nucellus is reduced and represented by a single layer of cells. Example is the composite, the ovule's innermost layer of the integument becomes specialized to perform the nutritive function. Same endothelium also. Endothelium function. Nutrients, the TSF anther, it is transport of the nutrients from the plant to the
Voice clear,
here endothelium also. Just wait a minute. ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా అమ్మా? ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా?
Okay.
So here this endothelium, it is the inner ovules, the innermost layer of the integument. It is specialized to form the nutrient to function. This specialized tissue known as the integumentary tapetum or endothelium. So these are the I give the some good diagram of endothelium. The endothelium cells radially elongated and it is possess dense cytoplasm and a prominent nuclei, and these cells rich in the starch and fat grains. The cells are polyploid and multinucleate. The endothelium is usually single layer, and some of the Asteraceae family may become in the multi-layer. Now, normally, the endothelium covers the entire embryo sac. Sometimes it may remain confined to the lower two-thirds of the chalagel of at the micropolar part of the embryo sac. These are the some special features of the endothelium. And next one is the microphyllae. The microphyllae is the small pore present in the apex of the ovule, mostly formed by the both the integuments, only the inner integuments. But some families, Podostemaceae and Euphorbiaceae, only the outer integuments forms the microphyllae. When both the integuments participate in the formation of microphyllae, it is formed by the outer integument. It is called as the exostome. Exostome. And also the inner integuments is called the endostome. Here the microphyllae, it is outer integuments is called as exostome and inner integument called as endostome. Sometimes the exostome and endostome are not in a straight line, and the microphyllae appears is zigzag. It is arranged in the zigzag. This zigzag only Racedaceae family and the Leguminosae family, exostome and endostome are the right angles to the each other. These are the regarding about microphyllae, and this microphyllae filled with the mucilaginous substances. It is secreted by the nucellus or the integuments. These substances may be act as the stimulus pollen tube enter into the microphyllae. And the next one is the nucellus. Nucellus. The body of the ovule consists. Just wait. So some important parts missing in this slide also. So nucellus. The body of the ovule consists a central solid mass of thin-walled parenchymal cells. It is enclosed by the integuments. It is known as nucellus. Okay, this nucellus, each ovule possesses one nucellus, but is an abnormally few nucellus also found in an agal plants, and in polypetalayan monocotyledons of the nucellus, it is the massive and the sporangious cells is deeply embedded in. Such ovules are known as craffinucellate. This type of nucellus, it is we will seen in the some species of seeds. And gamopetalae sporangious cells is covered by only single layer of the nucellus. Such ovules called T-nucellate. It is seen in the Australia. And one important one is embryo sac. Already we discussed in the previously. The mature oval includes a large embryo sac, or it is also called as the female gametophyte. Many plants show 8 nucleate, 7-celled embryo sac. 8 nucleate, 7-celled embryo sac, which is known as polygonum type of embryo sac. The embryo sac has 3 main parts. One is the egg apparatus, antipodal ends, and central cell, and secondary nucleus, and synergids, and hypostase. This hypostase, it is also one important part of the oval. Hypostase, the hypostase refer a group of cells present the right below the embryo sac and above the vascular supply inside of the oval. These cells become a thick walled due to the lignification and poor cytoplasmic contents. And the hypostase may surround a portion of the embryo sac and may extend into the micropolar half of the oval. And some of the histochemical studies have shown the cells of hypostase accumulate starch, proteins, and lipids observed. So the hypostase is known as occur the several families like Apiaceae, Amaryllidaceae, Euphorbiaceae, Loranthaceae, Eaceae, Gingiberaceae. These hypostase shows these are different family members. These functions of hypostase till now there is no idea. The researchers going on. Some consider thick-walled cells hypostase is limit expansion to the embryo sac into the chalaza. And in this, it is considered as a glandular tissue which produce hormones required by the embryo sac. It is given by some scientist Baumann in the 1984. And epistase is another important part of the oval. It is a cap-like cutinized tissue formed above the embryo sac by the nucellar epidermis. The cells are radially elongated and thick-walled. It may be nutritive function. The epistase also, it is the nutritive function. The example is Nicolaria, Clarkia, Agave americana. These plants are the example of the epistase. So these are the some important plants of the important parts of the oval. So in the next class we will discuss megasporogenesis. We will discuss the megasporogenesis. What is the definition of megasporogenesis? Anyone? Yes. Yes, anyone?
Megaspores are nothing but female
Yes.
cells. So might be the division of the female cells and the formation of fertilization process appudu jarigidemo sir. That's it.
Okay. So next class we will discuss in the megasporogenesis. What are the stages of megasporogenesis? The how formation of archisporial cells and primary partial cells and primary partial layers, and finally megaspore mother cells, diant cells, megaspores. These are the some stages of the development in the megasporogenesis. Just wait. Okay. Sorry. Next, after that, the stages of we will go for female gametophyte. Female gametophyte. The female gametophytes. What is the difference between the female gametophyte and male gametophyte? Yes. Female gametophyte and male gametophyte. What is the difference? Yes. Female gametophyte and male gametophyte. Yes, all of you are there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the difference between the male and female gametophyte?
Female ovular. Male. Adena, sir.
Yes, tell me. Already we discussed in previously, no? Don't confuse. Yes. So coming to once again in the flower parts, right? So these are the mega sporogenesis. The megasporogenesis refers to the development of megaspores. The megaspores, it is nothing but ovules. The megasporogenesis refers to the development of megaspores from the megasporophyte. Megasporophyte, the meiosis, the meiosis of the megasporophyte nucleus results in the formation of 4 applied megaspore nuclei. In most of the taxa, meiosis is followed by the cytokinins, is resulting in the 4 megaspore cells. 4 means it is 8 haploids. In each haploid, it is the haploid conditions. In each haploid, one set of chromosomes. So we will discuss in the next class what are the stages are there. These are some stages. The megaspores is the first cell of the female gametophyte. It is a monosporic development, starts with the meiosis and megaspore mother cells to form a dyad and then tetrad of megaspores. Out of 4, one is functional that undergoes the 3 simultaneous divisions to form 2, 4, and finally 8 nucleate and 7-celled embryo sacs. These are the megasporogenesis, megagametogenesis, development of embryo sac. So these are the megasporogenesis and megagametogenesis. The first one is the monosporic. It is polygonum, meiosis, divisions. How the cells in the first one, the second one, and functional megaspore, and the megagametogenesis in the mitosis 1, mitosis 2, mitosis 3, and finally mature these are the bisporic and tetrasporic. We will discuss in the later. Just some idea purpose. I will show the what is the monosporic, what is the bisporic, what is the tetrasporic. This is the monosporic embryo sac is derived from the single haploid megaspore. Single haploid megaspore. All the nuclei in the embryo sac are genetically identical as they develop from the same megaspore. There are two subtypes of monosporic female gametophytes, the polygonum type, Enothera type, Oenithera type, the two subtypes of monosporic female gametophytes, and bisporic. In the plant bearings, bisporic, it is the first division of the, this is some statement is wrong, so I will correct it in the next class. Okay. So coming to, once again, just you identify the reproductive organs of the flowers. So, you know how to, what is the flower? What is the flower?
One second.
Flower is a reproductive part of the plant.
How to produce or how to develop the flower?
Sir, monosporic, bisporic అనేది depend upon the species ఉంటుందా?
Yes, yes. So we will discuss that in the next class. So first of all, you once again you recollect the difference between the our reproductive parts. So what is the flower? How to develop a flower? What is the definition of flower? It is a reproductive organ, right?
The highly modified shoot.
Yes, essential organ.
Yes, exactly. Highly modified shoots. It is called as the
Flower.
What is the angiosperms?
Angiosperms are the flowering plants.
Male. Yeah. Flowering plants.
Yes.
Flowering plants.
Flowering plants. Right. Okay. So what are the stamen?
Stamen is the male gametophyte. Gamete.
Stamen is the
male gamete.
Reproductive organ. What is the parts which is consist? Anther and filament. Right.
Fertile part of male.
How many parts? The two parts are there.
Lower sterile part, that is filament, and upper fertile part, that is anther.
Okay. Next.
How
many chambers are there?
Two lobes are there. Two chambers or two lobes.
That is called as the
pollen sacs or dithecus.
Dithecus. Pollen chamber in each one pair of pollen grains.
Pollen sacs.
So finally, how many in this plant? 4 pollen. It is tetra condition.
Tetron.
Okay. So next, come to the ovule. What is the ovule?
Ovules are the part of ovary. That is the female gametes.
Yes. The gynosium or fistle is the female reproductive organ of the flower. It is made up of one or more carpels. Carpels are also called megasporophyll. So generally these carpels consist 3 parts. What are the three parts?
Style, stigma, ovary.
Style, stigma,
ovary.
Okay. So these ovules are enclosed in the ovary, develop into a states after the fertilization, right?
Yes.
So what are the important parts of the ovule? Stigma, style, microphyllae, and integuments, nucleus, and also one embryo sac is there. The embryo sac consists secondary nucleus, egg apparatus, antipodals, ovules, chalaza, and funicles.
Synergids.
These are the mature ovule parts of the. These are the major parts of the ovule. Okay, next types of ovule.
Yeah, that is.
How many types?
1, 2, 3, 4. Six types of
ovules. Okay, six
Yeah.
types of ovule. What is the first one is?
That is orthotropic.
Orthotropous or
Orthotropous.
atropous ovules.
Yes.
Why I am repeating? This is very, very important types of ovules. So, what is exactly condition? Just one example. And what is the orthotropous condition? Straight or right angle or 180 degrees or 90 degrees? Yes.
Orthotropous is a straight
ovule, all
one
the
straight
parts
line.
like micropyle, chalaza, funicles arranged in the one straight line. That's enough. What are the examples of orthotropous?
They in the special family.
Polygonaceae, Piperaceae,
Ananaceae,
Gyraceae, Ericaceae. These type of ovals not common in the angiosperms. Okay, only we seen in the these family members, right?
Yes.
Anatropous.
180 degrees. It is
The whole body oval inverted through the 180 degrees, right?
Yes. Yes.
So what are the examples?
monocots and dicots.
A common families.
It is
very common.
This type of is very common in the all the angiosperms as well as the dicotyledons and monocotyledons. Example is Helianthus and Tridax. And third one is the Hemianatropous, Hermetropous. In this type, the body of the oval, it is
90 degrees.
turned by the 90 degrees, right?
Yes.
So what is the example?
Ranunculaceae
and Primulaceae.
Primulaceae.
These are the two examples of this oval. And next one is the Compylotropous. So, yes, tell me.
Tropy.
The body of the ovule
Compylotropous. Right angle. The body of the ovule is bent more or yes. Tell me, what is the example of this Compylotropous?
Fabaceae.
Yes. Yes. Fabaceae. And Brassicaceae.
Oh, cabbage.
Brassicaceae and Fabaceae. Next one is Amphitropous ovule.
Amphitropous
ovule.
Centropharmacy.
Yes, tell me. Amphitropous.
This is a horseshoe.
Yes. It becomes and finally the looks like it is horseshoe shaped. What are the examples of Amphitropous ovule?
Centropharmacy.
Alismatosae and Glutamaceae and Centrospermae. These are the examples of the Amphitropous and Circinotropous. Yes, immediately just we catch the points. Circinotropous. It is watch-like
watch spring.
And two examples: Plumbaginaceae and Cactaceae members. Okay. The Plumbago and Cactaceae example is 6 types of ovals are there. Already we discussed what are the major part of the oval. Already we discussed. So here the types of oval and structure, and the structure of the oval is also very, very important. And it is Then covered in practical also. The practical, the question is there like specimen, right? You know specimen and slides? What is the difference between the specimen and slides?
Slides are made up of specimens.
Specimens?
Live. Oh,
Yes, your voice is not clear.
yeah, some disturbance.
Yes. So these are the today class. So we will continue the megasporogenesis, right? And megasporogenesis and
Micro.
female gametophyte. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So any doubts regarding this? Yes. Tell me. Yes. Anyone? Any doubts? Yes.
Sir, send photos now.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
Yes.
Send all pictures in group itself.
Your voice is not audible, Amma. You.
Sir, whatever pictures are there on the screen, please share now.
Sure. Definitely. But anyone of one, please say the hi, like because many groups are there, like Tirupati, Vizag, something. So
Jubilee, we are group from Jubilee Hills.
Just pin the message. Okay.
Where?
Otherwise, anyone just say hi to my WhatsApp, then I will send you. You share the entire group, right?
Okay, sir.
Anyone just hi message. I will share this today class notes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.